Hello guys, welcome to Settlement Survival. Welcome to the guide. Yes, this is a series on people that have just joined in the game and they want to know what to do. This is going to be a very in-depth series on every episode, just to make sure and to help where you need to help. So once you've gone through the main menu, you've chosen your settings that you want to choose, you'll be given a area like this. Okay, so now you've got to choose a starting spot. So in this point you are looking for certain things. You're looking for one, where the animals are. It's very critical because you need the animals to make food and to provide you with food. You are also looking for stone and iron. There's 2 lots that you need, and obviously wood. So you can have a look around at the decent spot. To be fair, the spot that I was at a minute ago is quite decent here. So we are going to put it here. So you'll see there's a circle that's around your actual main town hall. This doesn't need to be over here. You can put it just here, and then you'll be given an area where you put it down. So this is our main town hall. You've got a builder's cabin, so these are the people. You can add more people. We've got 16 labourers, so we could just add another builder by clicking it and pushing the plus sign if you want to. You've got the marketplace, so this is everything that we've got stored in. You'll see it up here is exactly what it is here. So that is what you've got at the moment. So you put it down. Now what? Well, this is the bit that is up to yourself. They want houses, but they also need to get resources. We need to start building stuff up. So the best thing is to do is to pause the game on the space bar, or you can go up here and pause it up here. So now we've got it on pause, we can actually do stuff that we need to do. The first thing you will need to do is to extend your storage. So extend it however you like by clicking the storage, holding the mouse button, and spreading it out until it goes blue. Then if it goes red, that is all you can do. You've gone too big. So we've got the storage. These are our cows, as you can see. Beautiful. So we've got the storage that's there, but now we need to make sure that we get the actual trees and stuff. So we're going to do this. You'll click the pickaxe that's down here. You've got demolish, gather all, fell trees, gather rocks, gather plants, remove roads, and prioritise. So you can gather all, you can get everything, so that will actually take everything from that bit of land. You can do just trees, so it's just going to do wood, just going to chop the trees down. Or you can gather plants, you can just gather the plants if you're after just food, or you can just gather rocks. I tend to use gather all, and what you can do is going to hold your mouse button, and we are going to grab everything that we can in that area. You'll see that a little sign comes up with a little axe, so these are all ready for the chop. So you've done that bit, we've got that bit. Now we're going to build a house. As you can see above, they need houses. We have got 30 people that need obviously housing, so let's click that. At one time there is 4 people that will be able to fit in houses. It can fit a maximum of 4 people, so you can place these however you like. I tend to be a bit anal with them. I do like it nice and flat. Now if you push spacebar, we're going to let them do the bits they want to do. Up here you've got 15 labourers. This is the amount of people you've got. So we have got 30 in total. We've got 20 adults, and we've got 10 kids, or 8 kids now because they've just turned adult. This is the fertility rate, so obviously when they're happy is good, but more stress causes them problems. So if you've got loads of stress, then they're not going to be, the fertility rate will go down. And obviously you've got the speed here, and you've got coins that later on in the game, as we go through every episode, they're only going to be 20 minutes long. These episodes are going to be quick and short, but also in depth in what you need to know. This is just the starting out episode. And then obviously you've got the time, so this is the one where it'll go really quick or go slow. As you can see, they are all building the houses. Every time they build a house, you'll see that 4 people are allocated to that house, and they will lose their icons above their head. Do apologise for WhatsApp. Right, so people are allocated to that, and we do need to build some more, so we will get on with that now. So you just need to place them however you want. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. They will build them. Obviously you need to build the houses before we get into the winter. So we've just come out of the winter now, so we're in March. So this is the time where it's a good time for them to need what they need to do. You zoom in, you can see that this is our storage area. We've got loads of stone, we've got loads of wood, and so on, and we've got some food there as well. So we pause the game. Okay, so we've got housing, so the housing is done. We've got some resources because we've told them to go and get it, so they've gone and got loads of resources, so we're good on resources at the moment. On the top left hand side you've got food, water, wood, stone, iron, cloth, textiles, tools, firewood and trade goods. If you want to look into these more depthly, then you can click them and then it'll give you exactly the breakdown of what they are. So food here is a breakdown of all this. So the next job, you need to put a hunter's lodge in, or a hunter's hut. So where is the best place to put a hunter's hut? Well, hunter's hut also help your fields, but the best place for hunter's hut would be in an area where there's obviously animals. So this area here is very good for a hunter's hut, because you can see there's animals here, and animals tend to spend a lot of time in the woods, so it's best putting them in the woods themselves. So you got that. You do need a gatherer's hut. So as you can see, when I put it down here, there's a circle around it. So within this circle, the person that's working in the gatherer's hut will only gather the plants within that circle. They will not gather plants out of that circle. The more people you put working in here, the more it makes the plants come back quicker. It generates more plants quicker by about 3 seconds by adding more people if you need them. When you go around, anything in orange, as you can see, let me take it up here, you can see everything in orange that needs picking. So we're going to choose a nice little spot somewhere. So I'm going to choose one down here. We're going to leave that there. So we've got the hut and we've got the gatherer's hut. Now you're going to need a forester hut. So the forester hut provides the wood, they chop it down and take it back. Again, the same as the gatherer's hut within the blue circle is where they're going to plant and they're going to cut the trees. Anything out of the blue circle, they will not. So let's put this somewhere. We're not going to put it near the town because it's going to end up having loads of trees everywhere. So we're going to put it somewhere that is going to keep around here. The reason I do that is because we're near the hunter's hut. The woods, eventually we will take this wood away and we'll end up building a big town. But if you put a forester's hut next to a hunting lodge or a hunting hut, it attracts more animals because the animals are attracted to the trees. They like spending time in the forest. If you're always growing trees next to where you're going to kill the animal, you've got a source of, supply of food. And Fanny has become a labourer. That's handy. Right, so you've got that. Now you need a well. So what is a well for? Well is obviously to get some water, but it's also needed for fields. So it needs to ideally be very close to the fields. We haven't got fields yet, so we're going to put some fields down. So we're going to need a field. So let's click the field here. So you've got different things here. You've got a normal field. If you over click it, it'll say you sow in spring and harvest in autumn. We have 2 seed types that we can plant in this field. If you go over here, again, same thing, same function as a field, but the size is fixed. So this one here, you can design it yourself and make it big, small, and so on, or you can actually just have a pre 8x8. So no difference at all. If you want a bigger field, it means you need more people. If you go an 8x8, technically it should be done by 2 people in the field. Anything smaller than an 8x8 will be fine with 1 person. They need to obviously sow and they need to harvest before the winter, otherwise you will lose it. You've got an orchard, so again you can cut fruit trees here. Trees will yield fruit after several years of growth. We've got 1 seed, so we can plant some field trees. I don't normally actually do that, but we can do that. And obviously we can raise livestock. Again, a source of food on supply. And then we got a fishing dock. So we are going to just use a standard field, okay? So where do we put it? Well, to be fair, anywhere you like. So here obviously is great for the animals. So if we did an animal thing over here and here, again, this is a hunting point for us. I don't think we've got anything where a field is good. Extra jade output, no, we haven't. So we can basically put it wherever we like. I'm going to put it, just for this demonstration, I'm going to put 1 there and 1 there. So you put the field down, you click it. Already it's got 2 people in it. If you don't want 2 people, you right click it and it'll get rid of them, and then you can left click, put it back in, and then you need to choose what you're going to sow. So we've got lettuce, so you can click lettuce. Again, there'll be a little logo there that comes up with a lettuce symbol to know that it's going to be done as lettuce. You'll know it's done right because once you've come out of it, there will be nothing actually there. Again, same with this one, but this one we're going to go with pumpkins, and we're going to close it. That field is now done. So now we've got the field, we can actually put the well there. So we're going to put the well in, we're going to push space bar, and we're going to let them work their magic. So these are coming down here, they're going to start building this area. With this game, it's very good to pause, think what you're doing, work out what you want to do, and then go from there. So we've got that there. So that's great. We're going to just let them build up what they need to build up and do what they need to do. We're going to add another builder because we can. We've got 14 labourers. So if you click it, it'll tell you what's going on. So we're going to click that on the left click, and then we're going to click it again. And then we've got Colin added to the builder list as well. That will speed up the process. So we're going to pause it again to think what we're going to need to do next. So we need to do a chopping house. So a chopping house, you need to start getting some firewood ready for the winter. Up here on the top, you've got April year 1. You've got this time bar. Obviously the snowy area is winter. So we're going to get close to the middle of summer that's around here. Then it's going to go into the autumn, and then it's going to go back into the winter. We need to be ready for that. So we're going to put a chopping house down so we can actually get some wood. Along with that, we do need a smithy. So smithies do tools. So we need to make sure that is done as well. We're going to push spacebar. As you can see, they've planted them. And up here you've got happiness. So this brings it all down necessarily, but 94% happiness, and there's 100% health, so they are all happy. Right, the heat is unbearable. Some citizens are resting by the riverside as they cool off. But there are also some people posed to go for a swim in the river. The river looks calm. Many citizens are tempted to go for a swim. Do you want to stop them? Don't stop them. Oh, they caught lobsters as well. That's good. They caught 70 lobsters by going for a swim. That's very good. You'll get random stuff as it comes up like that. So we received 686 lobsters. They're just going up now. So food wise, we're going to have quite a lot of food. So that sometimes it does help. These are still building down here, as you can see. So when a building gets built, it already, if it can, it allocates someone from the labourers into it automatically. So we've got one person here working in the hunter's hut. Here you can have a maximum of 3 only, so we're going to just add another one. So we've got Wesley in there now, so we've got 2 of 2, okay, at the moment. We can do 3 if we want to do 3. The other stuff I will get to when we actually get closer to that bit necessarily needed. Again, Gatherer's Hut, as you can see, there's 2 people working there, and they are picking up all the bits that they need to pick up within that circle. They will bring that back, and then obviously we will get more food that way as well. So we've got a big well here, so that is allocated by one person, and she will be doing the water to keep the village full of water and goodness. So you'll see here you've got this gentleman here, Kelvin. Okay, he's all good. You can have a look at his specific angle if you want to have a look, so we can have a look at what he's looking at. He's taking a break at the moment. His clothes are a bit shit, but he's sprained his ankle, so he calls in low movement speed. We can change his work. He hasn't got any work, but we can change it if we need to. And his happiness needs. So raw food, he's got food, he needs some shoes, and he's quite hungry. Okay, so what he needs is a clinic. He needs some sort of hospital. So let's build him a hospital. So here's the clinic. Again, with the clinic, if I come out, you'll see that it's got a big yellow area around it. This is for building. This is within it, will only provide health stuff to the citizens that are within that circle. So we put that down straight away so we can get a clinic going, so we can actually cure the people that we need to cure. As you can see, they've got bigger now, so they're closing it down. We're in August. So chopping house is built, so this is obviously getting the firewood. That's already got 2 people in, and they're chopping what they need to do. Got question marks, so what's going on? A product has not been selected, so we need to decide. So are we going to make 3 wood, 3 iron and make tools that way? Are we going to make stone tools, hand carts, hardwood tool, obsolindin, I can't say it, or that? Well, we're going to do that, so we can just select iron tools, and then he's going to start making iron tools now. So that is all good. What we need to do now is we're going to pause it. We need to put a livestock area in. So this is good for hunting, and this is good for hunting. Where was that? Oh, that's it there. It's a bit, quite a long way away to be fair, so we're going to build it here. Going to build one there, so we're going to have what we need there. So behind this we're going to build some trees, and let's just build, we're going to build some orchards in this one, so that'll be built. So we've got this question mark here again, so we're going to click the question mark, and then we're going to add cattle. So the cattle go in there. We're going to add someone else to it, so they provide it better. The more people you add, the more they seem to have cubs. So the more people that are working there, the more they seem to have cubs. It seems to speed the process up a bit. Right, again here, we can click this and we can do plum seeds. So this is going to be dealing with plum. It takes 3 wood, but it gives 18 plums. So how can we speed them up? I mean, how quick can they actually physically walk? Well, if you use a road, they will go 10% quicker on a road than they will be walking. So it's worth doing. Yeah, so even if it's a dirt road, it's much quicker than them actually walking on the grass itself. So I try and cover all the areas that I need to. So we've got cattle here. What we could do is, we've got enough stuff, we've got enough tools, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another one next to it. Because we can. We've got enough resources, we've got enough tools to do the job. So this is going to be built in a minute. So it keeps coming up with tech points. Well, tech points I'm going to go on the next episode, and we're going to cover this area here. The tech tree, we're going to look into it, we're going to investigate it, and we're going to find out what we need to find out. So this is building. Obviously the more builders you have, the quicker the building is happening. So we can click this. So at the moment we can only do cattle. We don't want cattle, so I'm going to right click to get rid of the worker, and actually I could just close it down. So I've paused that area. I want to get more animals. The only animals come available are through the hut. The hunter's hut are the ones that say, yeah, you've got these now, you've got these animals, so we just need to wait. And we can wait, we don't need to rush into anything straight away. So we've got rain, so it's raining now. We're in January, so we were going through the winter period, but it wasn't too cold. So we need a close, because we are going to run out eventually. So we're going to put in a tailor, and we're allocated, we need a new house because someone wants a new house, so let's just put another new house in. See, you've got the temperature up there, it's 9 degrees at the moment, so it's quite mildish. I think it goes down to about -25. It's the most I've ever seen the temperature go down to. Yeah, I've never seen it go down any further than that, to be fair. So we're good. We've got allocated. We've got no people waiting or needing houses, so we're all good. We've got 4 labourers, so we can click that so you can actually see them if you wanted to. We've got 40 in total, and this gives you a breakdown on who's doing what at the time. Food is good, so we've got food, we've got clothing. We do need some, yeah, we haven't got, we need to do a bit more firewood. So we've got 2 people, we can only do 2 people, maximum workers, so we've just got to wait for them to carry on doing it, basically. Let's just see if we can add anything else. No, it's only cattle at the moment. So we're in March, so they're going to start putting in and seeding, because it's March now. Fuel is quite low. We're going to be low on wood, even though we have got a forester's hut over here. There it is there. We've got 3 people working in there, so they will provide a nice income of wood when we need it. Right, so we've got housing, we've covered the field area, we've covered the starting to do with the town. Obviously you've got a clinic that's going to help people recover from their injuries. We've got water, we've got animal food. So at the moment, food wise, that we've got from sources, we've got the cattle that we can kill. We've got the gatherer's hut that's gathering all the seeds that are dotted about. This is also how you discover new seed as well. It's all from that. And we've got the hunter's hut that is killing the animals, and then we are basically putting them on the barbecue. And we've got our storage area, as you can see here. We've got a very good selection of storage, and we've got a lot of food. So that is for episode 1. I want to keep it about 20 to 25 minutes long. That's all I need to try and keep them at. So yeah, if you just clicking that's just reminded me. So if you're not sure what's going on or where we are, if you click this top left hand corner, it hides all the trees. This way at the start of the game is quite good because you can actually see where the animals are. So you can see there's a group here, there's a group here, there's a group over here. You've got a group here of turkeys. You've got some groups here, groups here, groups here, groups here, groups here. So it's very good at the start to actually put that on there so you can hide it. That obviously does help. Right guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you like and you want more, then please give it a like. I want to do these obviously every Thursday if I can, so you'll get Settlement Survival. I know it's Wednesday today, but I want to try and, going forward, I want to try and do them if I can do them every Thursday or Friday. But this is going to be the Settlement Survival, the guide. I hope it helps. If you've got any problems with the game, you'll know this is really dedicated for the first time person looking at the game. Please leave the comments below. Until next time guys, thank you so much. My name's been Doodlebud. I shall see you in another video. See you later.